Hey YouTube, today we're reacting to episode 13 of, I believe, of season 2 of the Apothecary Diaries. The last few episodes have been genuinely really amazing. What's really impressed me the most is just the character writing has been so subtle, and it's so good. And just the way that the author has decided to approach the relationship between Maomao and Jinshi, I think is really, really, really nice. I am excited. I am excited for how this story is going to progress and how just does it things it does seem like things are starting to unravel bit by bit, and I don't know. I think it's just really enjoyable the way that they're doing it. So I don't know. I'm really happy with the show. Really, really happy. This show does some things just really, really well, and I'm happy with it. Not much else to say. I'm just gonna get to the episode reaction and let's just get to it. Okay, please like and subscribe. That would be really, really nice if you could do that. And yeah, check out other anime reactions on the channel if you're interested. And let's get to it. A new opening. Awesome. Okay, I like the song. Solid. I think. Masks. That seems to be the trend here. Oh, it's Mrs. Green Apple. I remember them from Fire Force, which is funny because Fire Force is just returned. And I did post that reaction, by the way. I am reacting to it. So if you want to check that out, feel free to do so. I think the mask is kind of funny. Not gonna lie. Huh. Honestly, I think the opening was it was all right. I think the first opening was much better, but I just yeah, it was all right. I'm gonna be honest. I think it was all right. I do think they were trying to hint at a lot of the characters, having another mask, having a mask on all the time and stuff. Obviously, right? Which means that they're like hiding their true selves or something. Lolon, I feels like there's something here that has been we're just been waiting for it to start. I don't know what it is she's hiding, but there's definitely something here. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I get, like if she doesn't have anything else genuinely, like if the girl doesn't have anything, like when she gets out, it would at least give her a way of life. But I don't think Mao Mao, so she herself is very much like, yeah, I'm not, I don't think that's necessarily the best line of life style. But yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh. Oh, the bathhouse. I can see it. I can see this. It's kind of smart. A lot of people come here and you could make some new connections. This makes sense. Really? I mean, it's pretty big. And there isn't a lot of people at the time, so that's kind of nice. Ouch. Ouch. That is not nice. Freaking Maomao, what is she looking at? Why does she look like she wants to Maomao needs to relax. Man, we gotta be watching respectfully, man. Come on. I'm watching respectfully. I swear. I was not expecting a bath episode in this anime. I guess soap or shampoo isn't very popular. I mean, it makes sense, right? Not a lot of, oh my goodness. She used way too much. Oh, are they going to pretend to be like people to help him out? Interesting.
こうやって糸で毛を絡め取るんです。
Wow.
お試しになりますか？これが止水の言ってたつてか。
I mean, she's smart. She's really smart for this. Good for them. Good for them. They're trying to do it. Oh, she's very strict with the rules.
さすが玉葉様。止水並みに抜け目がない。
Gyokyo. Gyokyo's so nice. She's trying to just make sure Maomao can just do her thing. That's nice.
確かに。
I mean,
ここではいろんな話が聞けるんだよな。
Hongyang's just trying to make sure she's you know, doing a good job, you know, and sticking to the rules.
それともう一つ、ここの噂話。
I don't know. I got a weird feeling. It feels like things are going too nicely, too cool. I don't know. I get a feeling something's gonna happen. 30.
新しいってもう宦官になる手術はやってないんじゃなかった？元奴隷だよ。こ
Oh.
の国にはいないんじゃないの？止水って虫にしか興味なさそうに見えて結構賢いんだな。
She's really well knowledgeable about things that are going around. It's interesting. Also, they've been hinting at that there's a lot more to her than what meets the eye. So I'm interested to see how far her backstory is going to go. Just remembering the feel of it. Freaking Maomao. Yeah, sure. Yeah, because she's a high-ranking concubine. Why the heck would she be there? Do they just stare at you and not say anything? Honestly, I know they're supposed to be cousins, but they're triplets. To me, they're triplets. That seems like a very weird question to ask, to be personally honest, because it feels like you're asking based off like your own personal judgment, and it feels like you have ulterior motives to be asking that type of question. Wow. Yeah. I mean, she has no reason to humor her, to be honest. Like Maomao doesn't like if they approached Maomao in a different way, I think Maomao would have responded very differently. But like to be asking this type of question the way that she did, I like it's very understandable that Maomao just.
はあ、ありがとうございます。確かに。最近はシスイやシャオランとつるんでばかりだ。
I mean, I don't know. This feels it feels a bit weird. Like, listen, Maomao was indeed here first. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. Maomao has been here way longer than they have. Maomao has had zero problems with them, but like the way that she asked or the way that she's approaching Maomao feels kind of weird. It's hard to say exactly what it is. She seems very shy. Mostly. Why are they being so weird? Ridiculous. Dang. Really? And she lets you? That's so nice of her. Man, Yokio's such a good boss. Look, what the hell? What are they
もっ
doing?
と使える事情はいないのかと思ったけ
Like,
ど
what are they actually
そ
doing
も
here?
そ
Why
もあ
would
そ
you
この
want to
事情
come
はろ
here?
くなのがいないんだった
Why does Maomao just seem so threatening to these girls, but like I just it's so honestly it's so funny to me.
優しくしますから
Like why does she have such an inherently evil face? Freaking Maomao. She's so nervous. I feel bad for her. Honestly, she looks like she started to relax
肌荒れも少ないと思い
afterwards.
ます
That's that's good. Man, what a lonely life she's
よく
had.
よく考えるとかわいそうな身の上だな
Yeah. Honestly, this looks like a chill
とこ
environment.
ろで
Like this bath place, it looks really nice.
テルの
What? Something's there. What does that mean? A ghost? A ghost lives there. Okay, that is weird.
幽霊
The first thought that comes to mind is it's probably a stalker. To be honest, I do think that's like instinctually. I think that like it's probably a stalker. IMO, because it being a ghost doesn't sound like the type of thing that the show would do. But yeah, so the season looks like it might just end up focusing a lot on this trio, which should be interesting. I think there's it's a good combo. It's a good like trio, and like they're a lot of fun. So I'm curious to see how the dynamics are going to end up looking like afterwards. But it should be fun. Um, but yeah, pretty solid episode, pretty chill, and we got to learn more about characters along the way and the trio. I don't know. I think it was a bit weird how they approached Mao Mao, but no, Mao was just doing her thing, So that's cool. Um, and yeah, that opening, the new opening. I think I thought because I'm reacting to this episode, obviously, like a week later or so, or like 2 weeks later at this point, honestly. But like, it, I actually ended up liking it a lot more. Just as I was listening to it or just watching it a couple of more times, um, from in between. So yeah, you know what? Solid opening.
案の定お鉢が回ってきたか
What
お呼び
happened?
でしょうか
What's happening here? Is there a
しまった業をもらって忘れていたが先日
yo?
の
What
会で
i-
とん
what
でもない
what are
秘
this?
密を
What are
知っ
we
てしまったんだ
scheming here?
そこそこ立派なカエルをお持ちなのだ
I like I like how the size very much stood out to her. Mao Mao, respect to you, man.
そのお体で外へ出るのはいけませ
A,
ん。
a
そ
ghost
れなら使いを出しましょう。
in a
そうね。
oh right from last episode. I'm so
あな
stupid.
たとマオマを貸してならあげるわよ。
またこのやりとりか
いえ、返
Yeah.
してですよ。口止めはしっかりいたしますよ。
Yo, what is happening? Oh my gosh.
そういうことで。
I feel bad for Mao Mao, honestly. I really do. She's getting caught up in between some very funny people.
狩りで何かあったの？
カエルのせいです
カエル？
The frog's fault.
墓までもしれない
Man, that is so funny.
ガオシュン様はどこまで知っているのだろうか
Oh, he knows
それ
everything.
ともガオシュン様も実は宦官ではないのだろうか
I feel like he
考
is.
えてもわかりやすすぎないか
Why do they
上級品
why
たちは
why
これ
do
だと
these
心
girls
配
stay around but they don't like her? I don't understand. Does she really have no other options? Like she can't get like new ones? Maybe she can't. I mean, that would suck.
奇妙な人影を見たというのです。
It's possible it's
Don't
a
know.
some weirdo, honestly. It is actually possible that it's just some weirdo.
リーシュ様はそうやって皆の気を引きたがるのですわ。
Who's this?
申し訳ありません。
I'm so
口ぶり
confused.
からすると あの偉そうな次女は元次女頭か。
Again, we can't replace these people. Like, is it actually just that bad that we can't replace them? Or is there like certain formalities that we would have to get through in order to get rid of them? Like, I would like to know. Like, I'm thinking that it's probably the obvious thing that they just can't get new people, which is really unfortunate. But the fact that she acts this way in front of Jinshi, in front of like I don't know, it just feels like, wouldn't this be looked down upon for somebody of lower ranking to speak that way of somebody who is supposed to be higher ranking? I don't know.
すぐにお茶を私がいえ私が
Disturbing.
さてリーシュ
Jinshi is
詳しくお聞かせ願え
Jinshi's
ますか
power is disturbing.
周りに誰かいたということは考
I
え
mean,
られませんか
yeah, the obvious thing is that it just like literally it was probably just one of her ladies in waiting who don't like her and is just laughing at her, I guess, because ego trip. But I don't know. It's very possible that it's some weirdo too that somehow snuck in because none of the other girls kind of care. I don't know.
カーテンは何事もなかったように動かなくなっていました。
That is
こ
weird.
の部屋はもともと物置だったんですか？
ああなるほど
What happened
ひ
there?
どくカビてますね。
Oh.
翡翠宮の次女たちな
It's
ら原因を追求してカビが生えない工夫くらいするだろうが、結果物置にしてごまかしたと。
I was just gonna say this place is so poorly managed.
もしかすると
Oof, that
土
looks
台から腐ってい
bad.
るのかもしれない。
That
この
looks
建物は他より古いん
kind
です
of
か？
bad.
間違えて風呂の線を抜きませんでしたか？
なんでわかるの？
やっぱり
What's happening?
締め切った窓の正体は。
Oh, this is weird. This feels like it's getting weird.
ガオシュン様、
But please
この
explain,
棚を動かすのを手伝っていただけますか？
because my brain's not connecting the dots. Oh, it's a
そ
mirror.
れはその動機を大事なものだから大切に扱ってくれる。
それにしても
Makes
毎日
sense.
磨かれているので
That's
すね。
cool, though. That's cool. That's actually my first time seeing what a non-glass mirror would look like. That's cool. They used to use like different metals in order to create, reflections. That's super neat, actually. And it makes sense too. Dang. I'm glad I'm learning. What is it? Whoa.
な
What?
るほど、こう映るのか。本物を見るのは初めてですが。
That's cool. That's so
作る際に
cool.
表面に凹凸を施して絵や文字を写すそうです。
That's so cool. Wait, what?
磨かれた鏡が
That's so
月明かり
creative.
に照らされ顔を写す。いろいろな偶然が重なって生まれた幽霊だったわけだ。
Yeah.
死んだ母様に似ている気がする。
Aww.
母様。
幽霊なんて。本来ならもっとのびのびとしていい年頃だ。
That's so sad.
母親を思う気持ちはよくわからない。
失礼します。外にお茶をご用
Why are they back? They ruined the moment, man. It's so like they really did a good job of making me just dislike these women. Like I don't even know them. That's the thing. To me, they're just NPCs, genuinely. But like, holy crap, are they so annoying? But man, I just wanted to comment on how we're getting a bit more insight into Maomao's like sort of emotional disconnect that she's had, and we low key been seeing it throughout the course of the series, but it feels like it's being a bit more obvious, right? She's being more honest about how like some of these emotional connections that a lot of people have, or or they feel that they have. She personally can't understand them, like in the truest of sense. But she can sort of understand them, right? She's logically breaking it down, and that's super cool to see. Just great characterization.
リーシュ妃にとって大切なものです。
This is
よく
embarrassing.
確認もせず
I'm not gonna lie, that's embarrassing from her. Like, she really feels like some rando just getting into the plot for no reason. Like, she has no room to be here. Genuinely, she brings nothing of value to this entire this what's happening right now. It's so annoying to me. It's so annoying.
取る分の立場をわきまえない行動はやめていただきたい。
That's so embarrassing, man. Genuinely embarrassing.
怖え
Freaking Maomao. Jinshi takes his job really, you know.
また新入りを覗きに
He,
来たの
he takes it. He does a good job. You know. He takes it seriously. It's a good part of Jinshi. You know, he's very serious.
はいはいわかったよ
Yo,
マオマオ
we've been hinting at this new character for like the longest time, and I'm really curious as to what he's going to bring to the table.
高級に入れるのは皇帝とその血族のみとすれば人士様をいやなわけないか
Why does she just keep running away from what is super obvious? I am sure that the viewers, like, even before everything, we all like suspected, you know, like, and Maomao is super smart, but she's just intentionally looking away because of so many reasons.
わざわざ確認しに行ったのか
一体いつ話すの
Okay.
そのうち話す。
シャオマオも干からびた耳捨ても見るような目をしていました
うっさい。わかってる。
What the hell,
早め
man?
に決めて
多くの者が出る杭として撃とうとしても、その誰もがやけど程度では済まない痛手を負わされる。
Dang.
あの男の頭の中はどうなっているのかわからない。
Yo, Lakan is this man is him, low key, huh? That's crazy. But like, you know, his story is super tragic, and what happened with Maomao's mother, it's so tragic, man. And what happened with him, it's not like he was trying to, but from Maomao's perspective, you can perfectly understand that, you know, like she kind of low key doesn't want any, you know, very much doesn't want anything to do with anything. She doesn't want anything to do with him, right? Like, it's very understandable. Because in her mind, everything that she went through when she was younger, it was kind of his fault, right? And so yeah, I yeah, crazy.
次は高級の案件か。多いな。
I like it. I like that, you know, where we care more about bringing Maomao into the camp instead of using Maomao as sort of like a, you know, maybe with Maomao we can get Lakan into our camp. You know, that type of thing. It just feels it's much nicer, right? When that is what their intention is.
普通の民のようにうまく生きていくことは難しい。高級への士官はある意味適した方策と言える。
I can see it. I can understand what Jinshi is implying, because these are very different times now. Just to, you know, preface that, you know, I'm not saying that, you know, but yes, I think during these times, this isn't such a bad deal, considering their own personal circumstances.
体の左側がしびれているとのことです
Dang, that
体
sucks.
中に傷があって肌を見せたがらないとか
なんだ、
あなたが言えることですか。
What?
もう終わりだ。
ごめんなさい。
What the hell? Yo, what the fudge? What? How did things just go south so quick in that last scene? What happened there? Oh my gosh. Crazy drama is going to happen in the next one, I guess. Hopefully it doesn't get too bad. I feel bad for that girl. I forget her name. I'm just bad with names in general. So apologies for that. But what the hell? Surely this does not get too crazy because of some ice. Surely. But then again, these are different times, and ice might be super expensive. But I don't know. I don't know. I feel like that something like that can go in so many different ways. Maybe it will end up turning into a bigger deal, but hopefully not in an annoying way, you know? Because stuff like this can be like when things happen for the sake of drama, sometimes it can be very annoying. But the show hasn't been like that so far, so I trust it'll be good. It'll be good drama. But yeah, I think this episode was a lot a focus on that one concubine, and a little sweet mystery, and we got to know more about her and more about Maomao and how she has this detachment, this emotional detachment. So yeah, you can tell you get some subtle stuff that slowly just builds up for some of these characters, and it's just good stuff, honestly. And we finally actually see this new character that we've been getting hinted at for a while. He is a former slave, now a eunuch, working in the inner palace. I'm really curious what they're gonna do with this character, because I personally don't know. I feel like they could do many things. Maybe he's an antagonist. Maybe he's another. Maybe he's actually more relevant to the bigger picture. I'm not sure, but I'm here for it. So that's all I got for now. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.